Farsa in mid. Okay, we're going into the game.
It's legit.
And it is legit. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, match point. We still do not know what the outcome is or the intended approach.
Yeah, it's CDR build. It's Festival of Blood. It's Inspire, and it's common, basic common emblem. He's going to be a Phobius cosplay.
He really just wants to outtrade the Phobius and have more utility in the mid-game as well.
We are Phobius.
Yeah. We are Phobius.
But before mid-game, let's look at mid lane. And let's see if King Kong will go for an aggressive rotation here. They're now going to the orange buff again. Golem Obsession. And it's going to be on the side where the Litho is. Xiva trying to pull it back as long as he could, but it's actually no. They're not going to go to their own golem. Ryzen invades instead, but Kirk checks it really well.
Oh, that was a good idea. Vertical jungle as well, but here's the trade that we're talking about here. James, decent damage. Flicker in for Kirk. Oh my goodness, he wants blood. They're fighting off, and King Kong wants a piece of James as well.
Oh no, James doesn't have a flicker!
Oh, he has a dash though.
King Kong doesn't have the rollout anymore.
Ryzen goes back.
Ooh. All right.
Okay.
Not bad.
So Kirk, what he wanted to do was flicker, proc that passive to track onto James, but he got away.
Yeah, the heat-seeking shoulder tackle.
Yeah, got away scot-free, but I would say a decent trade for the flickers of both of our XP laners.
Yeah, that James MVP, man, he made sure that he will block the shield unity of that box. Yeah. Because if that landed into Ryzen, this game would be over again. But James literally saved him. And they're both going to be able to hit level 4. They both get their buffs. But of course, I don't think Omega wants to contest the first turtle. It is a box that they're up against after all. But the members of Kirk and Brusco are low, so they might want to consider it.
Surge of Life helps out. There you go. Just get a little bit of healing. They might want to go for the fight. They know Xiva doesn't have the weight of the dragon yet.
Okay.
Ryzen's on the other side of the map.
The SOL was enough to keep up ONIC at least a healthy amount.
Yeah, they're going to give this up. Ryzen's going to go for the purple buff steal instead.
Yeah, no retribution available here for Omega. But Omega keeping them on their toes, wants to make sure that you are present while Ryzen makes quick work of the purple.
Oh, drats as ONIC's King Kong spots the fact that crime has been committed.
And I appreciate that Ryzen didn't waste time to try and get even like the little wolf in the purple buff.
The baby serpent?
Yeah, the baby serpent.
I think that was on purpose.
Yeah, because it delays the cooldown just respawn. Yeah.
And give King Kong something to think about. Yeah. You know, like saving 3 seconds off of the box you're rolling out.
That's actually, as a jungler, like those 3 seconds are actually pretty massive. Now Brusco up on front. Can he actually make it out? Not really. Taken by his own Tsunami Slam perks with a beautiful way in the dragon. Big quick work of Super Prince.
Okay, 2 for 1. ONIC looking for retribution. Vengeance for the fallen Monster Mage. And Penguin flickers out.
Flicker out just in time. And yeah, I mean, I wanted to see Phobius for James, and he got it in the end. It's just a different version of it, but it's working out.
He just loves Phobius that much.
Yeah, and Omega are making the right calls. That was a beautiful flicker kick by Xiva. We might have ourselves a series here, folks.
Yeah, that kick wasn't perfect, but it was enough.
Unconventional approaches demand unconventional responses. Yeah. So, smart Omega, what recovery here. Look at this. James went down to a third by Kirk's engage. So, the real breakthroughs for Omega don't happen in the lane. Yeah. It's got to be in big sequences.
Yeah, together as a team. Ooh, Kirk actually did not get any boost at all. Decided to rush Radiant Armor, which if this Phobius decides to join the fights and if he can get out much quicker compared to the Valentina, then Omega might be realizing or wondering to themselves why they can't kill Kirk. It's because he went for a full Radiant Armor rush.
Yeah, we're approaching a game where the Phobius actually will be the strongest mid-game hero in this game, I think.
Seems like James is going for the Oracle priority, but he's still at 2,000. Taking a bit of time to get the items and the gold for him. It's not as destructive in terms of pressuring Omega's jungle in this game. So things have stabilized a bit. That's a silver lining for Omega, but this Turtle 2 might be the big difference maker.
And we still don't know what the payoff is for the Clint.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that. We know what the carry is going to do. How is this Clint going to work? Kirk up on front. Might have a Dark Wave available yet, but they jump in. There it goes. The Fury of the Phoenix is Ryzen with the Retribution. Kirk is up on front, absorbing many carry hits, but James finally gets caught out on his own trick. And now
the knockback.
it's going to be a very strong chase from ONIC. That's 2 down and a turtle.
ONIC's signature is fight around objectives. Prior to the Lord fight, force a fight. After, you turn. That is what they put on display.
And they will lose the tower in mid. That's why I said the second turtle could be the big difference maker in this game, because they got a big L and they lose their tower in mid. Their map will feel so much smaller. Now they're going to be desperate to try and make a play. They force Severo back as they go rotate topside to at least take the tower out there. So credit Omega for being very fast on the pickup and deciding, hey, we need to trade something, we need to get something, and at least they got the tower up top. But we saw the big difference maker having the Radiant Armor rush was for Kirk. He survived a lot of hits from the Harley and the Zetian in that last fight.
Yep, there's gonna come to a point where Kirk will even find, if you're the Phoenix, slightly pleasant.
Yeah.
He will
Slightly pleasant.
He will just bask in it and say, okay, I'll just hop on y'all again.
Yeah, thank you for the stacks, which increases my magic defense.
Yeah. I also like how Minggu's been using the Fury of the Phoenix, is that once the dive starts, he'll just pop it off right away, because he knows that's the little bit of window that they can use to delay ONIC's eventual collapse onto their formation. So they decide to trade side lane towers, cross-map trade. The only pain right now for Omega is they really need that mid-control.
It's their own little version of the golden hour, but instead from a Chinese Phoenix lady.
Yes.
You know, say what you will about the Zetian pick, but Mingguin has been pretty on point with all these Fury the Phoenixes.
Right now, though, Netsky needs to cash up to farm compared to Severo. He does have a 700 gold gap to work through, only up through to a corrosion scythe. And we know the end game for the Clint is just raw, painful damage. Continuously.
It's like unbearable, like an injection. Oh my goodness, look at that. Tsunami Slam on the perk. Ziva still has the Way of the Dragon, but decides to save it. I don't know for when, but he uses the flicker and he is just gone. And now it's James on the front. Cannot really contest. You're not the real Phobius. He is.
Two free pickoffs for the Super Fam. Deadly Magics onto the Monster Mage. Not gonna work.
Oh, Perks. He was just trying to get vision. And I want to add again something that I mentioned in the draft that could have happened. No purifies for ONIC.
That hurts.
They know that they have the bodies to just stop the Cho from wanting to combo comfortably.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this warrants an instant replay, but was that a Kumar bush by Perk Ziva?
Little bit.
Did he
dashed
dash
out? He dashed out of the mid bush.
And then that's where Brusco caught him.
Yeah, because I think he wanted to go into the bush right in front of the purple buff.
He wanted to be the one to do maybe a kick, or was that a scouting? That was for scouting, right?
I think he wanted to scout, but then he just didn't expect that Brusco was there ready for him.
So it's like a counter Kumar.
Yeah, it's a counter Kumar, I guess. The bush that Perks wanted to enter was actually held by Brusco already, and he was ready to suplex him.
Oh, man. And Perks really, again, he used the flicker first before activating Way of the Dragon.
Kick him.
Netsky, King Kong in his face right now, and that is a kick, but barely in range to get into the tower. They go for the dive, and they are very comfortable taking these trades. Brusco goes down, though. It's a 2-for-1.
Yeah, they know Netsky didn't have the Purify. That was just great read and great execution by ONIC. Been a while since I've actually seen an Enchanted Talisman, but yeah, glowing one Enchanted Talisman for the Valir.
Hey, it works. You got no problems with your mana.
Yeah.
All good. Just keep throwing it out. Your CDR is huge.
And
So
there.
the icing on the cake is an ice cream one.
Yeah.
That is the full-on elemental experience.
Yeah, you get fire, you get ice, you get slowed, you get lots of tears coming out of you.
Very, very nice, as they say.
Who says that? Who says that?
It's a guy, you know.
Okay. Super Fam approaching the orange here, and they just straight up steal Dean's lunch money.
No problem for King Kong here.
Oh, but
they want more.
Dean is sneaky. He's taking King Kong's.
Okay, nice trade.
Cross
But
that
they will
trade.
be giving away the turn. There's no way they can defend that.
Yeah.
But Dean does the same.
Yeah, Omega. Omega
okay.
are trading, dude. Omega are trading really well.
Nothing comes for free.
That's right.
He's gonna lose his purple buff though.
Not at the barangay.
2v1. King Kong, again, just feels like he is playing with kids here right now. The way that he is just surviving. And there goes that Fury. Netsky on the side. Kirk is low. There's James. He's jumping in. And will that be enough, though? And now he's on the run. Netsky is in trouble. And they jump on him. Kirk with a dunk. And Ryzen goes down as well.
This is my town, says Savero. He takes down Netsky 3-0-4. It's the perfect kind of damage profile against a hero you don't want to trade blows with.
Yeah, he has so much space. Again, ONIC have leaned into the idea of as long as Savero is safe in the bag, we will provide the space for him. This is the evolution of the super fam that we pointed out since week 1. They went on a bit of a dip, but then they found their stride.
Oh, that's a great knock-up. Again, James, even before he could cast his ulti. Or yeah, I think he did.
It's James over, man.
It's James.
It's James over.
It's James
They tried
over.
I don't know what Omega was thinking. They were trying to protect that tier 2, but I think that was a little too greedy.
It's a damn James that we're not going to see a game number 3.
You know, and
There's a very small chance we do,
that's
but
not a
yeah.
nice nickname to stick. It's
Writings
James
on the
over.
wall. Writings
my
on the wall.
goodness. Ah.
Rough, really rough. Again, it went well for Omega. They were able to counter some of the early aggression. It was level, but once that rated armor for Kirk came in and he was unkillable, he just kept on jumping.
Jump will be the action of that Lord, and that tower will probably fall in bit. Luckily for Omega, Savero's skills do not hit towers, right? And there you go with the conceal. Kirk might actually make something happen here, but decides against it. Very safe play from ONIC. And now it's Omega starving in their base. They might be locked in for the next few seconds.
Gentlemen, it's hard to beat the original. No matter how promising James's Phobius cosplay is, Kirk's original approach is just too efficient.
It's just tanky.
Yeah, that singular build on the Radiant Armor almost undoes more than half Omega's damage profile.
Yeah, and
3 of them.
The fact that he has a Chastise Pauldron too also slows down the carry considerably. For Ziva, if he can get a big kick onto Savero who doesn't have Purify here, that could be it. But then Super Fist is always sticking beside him, man. The moment he tries to go in, one little Searing Torrent, and then that takes away the animation.
Also, the moment that Kirk locks in Oracle, I think he's just gonna laugh at these mages in front of him.
Yeah,
He's on the way, right?
No, it's Athena's.
Oh, it's
Turned it
Athena's.
in- my lord,
Oh my goodness.
Even worse. It's at the point wherein, again, as mentioned, oh, what a pull!
That's a great pull here from Brusco. Great re-engage here by Omega. Takes out the Kalea. It's Siva up on front. He's going to get taken out. Immortality's pop. Ryzen throws out the deadly magic, but cannot actually capitalize.
Okay, big punishment because I think Brusco just decided to go for it, thinking that they'd be able to take it. But the thing is, they burned a lot of resources on the side of Omega, but Siva still has a kick.
Yeah, Dark Wave. Wow. Enables that
Oh, he's
turret
dead.
to go down.
I got excited too much about the Cho having a kick, but he's actually just dead.
Dear God, Savero's flicks, the ricochet shots are just a force of nature. It's go time. Try to make it breathe just a little bit.
Look at that. They're going to get demolished here. I want to check items here for...
They don't carry ice picks.
They don't.
Do they not?
I don't think so.
Oh, I need to move to a
Okay,
different
5
barangay.
items, and I think we're on the way to another, maybe a Wind
Yeah.
of Nature for Savero.
Oh, Dev.
He's locked in. I know how
Wait, no, or could he actually afford to just RGM it? I think an RGM might help him a little bit more because of all the magic damage.
just so he can. Oh yeah, it's mostly magic damage.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Might be rose gold over the window, but let's see. Speaking of damage, Ryzen does have a lot of damage. A lot of the damage coming out of Omega is coming out of Ryzen.
It's pretty raw.
Yeah. Unprotected.
Because except for Kirk, he's ready.
Oh, Tsunami Slam!
They're popping in. James got caught in a really bad spot there. Forces Omega running.
It's James over now.
It's
Officially James over.
It's tough to come back from this. Lord spawns in about 30 seconds, so that is, again, breathing room for Omega, yes. James will be in for the defense, but consider this, that's time for ONIC to correct the waves.
Right.
They will sync it up.
Ryzen.
Ryzen, he's trying to make something happen. He's
Make it
trying
like a fanny, make it like a ling. He's
to...
cutting these waves.
He's thinking
Just
about
can't.
it.
Can't?
I think he's seeing if he should cut the next wave.
He's waiting for Savero,
Not enough
honestly.
time, there's not enough time.
Wait.
Dean!
Ah, dude!
Everyone in the arena is so quiet right now. They don't want to give anything away. I mean, it won't have an effect, but
He
you know.
did it.
Dude, oh man.
Got the cut.
He's cutting.
He's got the cut, man.
Yeah, and he knows that ONIC just want to try and end it.
Oh,
They don't
even
care
in
about
the
that wave.
retro, he needs to do this. There's no wave, there's one wave.
Bro, go home.
Okay, so it's just the Lord in mid that they gotta deal with. That's where the massive haymaker is.
Savero's closest to him, so gotta be careful on the front though. Netsky trying to get something done here. Tsunami Slam onto James. He's gonna be able to survive this time around.
He's trying to take the
but the
fence.
backline, he got super friends with the deadly magic and survives with a tick of health.
If I had a for every time we saw that today, I'll have 2. But it's weird that I'll have 2.
Shouldn't happen.
You can't even spend that money in the Philippines, but oh my God, Prince survives.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
It happened to Haji earlier in the day. Now it happens to Super Prince. Oh, I feel bad for Ryzen. That was really good.
You know what? It's good, and I think he got the outcome he wanted. Prince dying would have been a little extra, but he made Prince flicker away, which I think is key to Prince's survival.
Yeah.
Because flickering gives you defense.
Small amount of defense and magic.
So
defense.
that may have been instrumental to him surviving. But also, that's less damage being rained down on Omega's waves in front line.
Yeah.
So that's what allowed for the defense. So again, I think Omega should thank their lucky stars that they're still in this.
Yeah, they were able to force ONIC back, which is a big deal at this point.
Huge.
There's the Blue Force breastplate for James's Valentina. Ryzen has the Holy Crystal, and Severo said, I don't need sustainability, I want more damage. His last item is Berserker's Feud.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You know why? We don't really see the crit axe anymore.
Yeah, he went for Burke, man. He just wants to kill.
And that just means you just gonna demolish anything in front of you. Mostly, again, these mages are gonna be 2 hit, 1 combo.
He's critting for 1,790.
2 bullets.
2 bullets. You're right.
That's it. Most heroes will die.
But again, there's still a ceiling I think Omega has not reached, which is itemization for Netsky and their frontliner Perxiva. If Perxiva can actually survive 1 salvo of ONIC, maybe they're in a spot to contest.
You know what? The combo you're talking about, Rockhart, feels like the Kalea carry combo at home.
Yeah,
Because they're going to hit someone with a kick, rain down the light wheels, and then that's a pickoff.
that's a -1. That's big. That'll be big
But
already.
it sounds so hard to set up.
Even with the immortality for Perxiva.
That's so much to ask for. Oh my God, James!
And again, it is going to be James caught with the Tsunami Slam. He's going to be flickering out. Untargetable here for Mr. Kirk. He's able to survive. And somehow the magic damage is actually making into the Phobius. So that's another plus for Omega.
They
But
still spent too much, and James
They
put
did.
himself in harm's way.
now it's Lord time.
Preload for the Super Fam.
Yeah, if Omega contests... Oh, wait, no, 5K. And Holy Crystal RGM, they might be able to contest as long as the waves are good. They need to have middle minion wave push, though.
The waves seem to be good, though. Especially
It's equal.
Minguin, oh wait, no, Minguin doesn't have the Fury.
Yeah.
All right, let's
How
get
many
into
seconds off?
it. I think it's in their DNA. They have to contest
You
this.
see ONIC are dancing because they know that they can't just risk rushing it.
Here we go.
They're going in for it. Perk's in the front. Conceal already popped very early on. Perk is looking for someone, but he can't find it. He's going to go down before that. And it's King Kong with a drive-by on the Lord. Perks is out.
Yeah, but they have to out. ONIC knows that they can't go for the chase despite Perxiva going down. That was just a pure retry battle win there by King Kong, man.
The window was so small for Omega to succeed. Again, Perxiva looking for a kick was welcomed into the loving hands of the Super Fan by Kirk. And then that retry battle, even with the Fury of the Phoenix, Ryzen is just so much softer than King Kong that for him to have gotten in there and survived and then had escaped away was too much.
Ryzen even got out of the knockup of the Lord just in time. It's just pure retribution win by King Kong, man.
Showing us how it's done. 3-0-8.
2-lane push, though, as Ryzen's trying to stop the top one, but can he get back in time?
Trying to get into
Brusco!
it. There's Brusco with a Tsunami Flicker, and it's Minguin who he
Over.
finds. And I think without all that crowd control, it might be lost for the Barangay. Going in for it. It's going to be 4v5 with a Lord in tow. How are they going to deal with that front line? I don't know. That's James going out. And as they say, right now, it is James over.
The Super Fam rejoice as they scream edible. ONIC Philippines sweeps the Barangay 2-0.
Another sweep in MPL PH. ONIC, the Super Fam is definitely back, but revitalized, different, and perhaps maybe even deadlier to a certain extent.